slowly began to come to their senses and asked if everything was okay. They had to hurry and save the people inside. The mages who remained below also shouted that everyone was safe, but how did they survive in such cold? One of them raised his hand and said that he thought he was going to die when he felt his body freezing, and then suddenly the cold disappeared. He added that it was as if something had taken away all the frost. He did not yet know that the brown-haired man had saved them, and Xavier had already risen up and saw this whole picture. His eyes were filled with horror, and the girl behind was very scared. And the queen was also watching all this. She still could not move from surprise. Then she gathered her strength and nevertheless approached him. The girl was literally shaking with surprise and fear. Then she stretched out her hand and tried to touch the young man. And a moment later she completely grabbed his palm with her shaking hands. And suddenly the woman felt some knocks. It immediately dawned on her that the young man was not dead yet. So she turned around and shouted that this guy's heart was still beating. Xavier heard this surprise and couldn't even move. At the same moment, other subjects ran up. The queen ordered him to carefully carry him, and another to melt the ice with her mana. The main character himself was conscious, literally locked in his consciousness. He hung like a doll in captivity and thought that he was very cold. His teeth clenched, his eyes watered, and his thoughts were, what is this? What is he even doing here? And suddenly they came up to him and said that his heart was this shape. This is the only thing that still moves in his body, the heart. Then some strange drop flew up and said that he was still alive only because of this body, so he should be grateful. And when asked what kind of fucking monster it was, the drop got upset and started screaming that it was a heart, a cold heart. Then it turned upside down and showed him its shape, but the young man noted that it was an obvious ass. Zadie frowned and asked what the snowy ass was doing in his body. In response he heard what a stubborn guy he was, and he still continues to insist on his own. At that moment, the heart flew even closer and said that it was here because it had absorbed it, although to be precise, it was the guy who had absorbed it. And then he raised his paw and added that it wasn't even funny. The great dragon had been accumulating strength for 100 days before absorbing the cold